Hello everyone. Welcome to the Highway Survey and Design class. This lesson will cover the important components of the cross-section, the travel lanes and shoulders. Let's take a look at the standard cross-sectional drawings of the subgrade for freeways and first-class highway. You can see that the shoulder is on the outer edge of the travel lane. Travel lanes can be divided into multiple lanes, and shoulders are categorized into hard and soft shoulders. Vehicles travel on the travel lanes, not on the roadside. So, what's the function of the shoulder? Is there a standard width for travel lanes? With these questions in mind, let's start with the new content. The width of the travel lanes is not arbitrary. It is based on well-established standards. It's determined by the width of the design vehicle, traffic volume, traffic composition, and vehicle speed. Except for single-lane fourth-class highways, second, third, and fourth-class highways generally use 2 lanes, while the rest have 4 or more lanes. For 2-lane highways, there are 2 lanes. The width of the travel lane includes the width of the car and additional width. The width of the travel lane must not only satisfy traffic flow, but also account for the possibilities of passing and overtaking. Hence, extra width is considered to ensure maximum safety. According to the standard, the maximum width of the design vehicle is 2.5 meters. Plus the additional width necessary for passing and overtaking to determine the lane width. Additional width refers to the safe gap between 2 vehicles traveling in opposite directions or the safe distance from the car tires to the edge of the road surface. For roads with 4 lanes or more, the width must accommodate several vehicles driving side by side. For the width of 2-lane roads, we can refer to the specification for a reference value. For lanes with a median strip, the width can be looked up in this table. This table considers factors such as high driving speeds and future large traffic volumes, especially the high mixing rate of heavy vehicles in China, and also refers to the requirements of highways in countries like Germany, France, Japan, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Eastern Europe. It is determined that lanes with a calculated speed higher than 80 km per hour use a width of 3.75 meters. For a calculated speed of 60 km per hour, a width of 3.5 meters is used. Apart from the standard lane width, there are detailed requirements for climbing lanes, speed change lanes, passing bays, escape lanes, emergency stopping strips, and entrance and exit lanes of intersections. During the design process, one should refer to the corresponding lane width requirements. The shoulder is the strip between the outer edge of the travel lane and the edge of the subgrade. Although it's not frequently used, its role is significant. First of all, it functions to protect and support the road structure. When a vehicle breaks down, the shoulder can serve as a temporary parking spot. Since the shoulder provides extra width beyond the travel lane, it also adds to the safety and comfort of the driving experience, enhances the aesthetics of the highway, and offers space for road maintenance operations and laying underground pipelines. Highways should have shoulders outside the travel lanes. Shoulders are divided into hard and protective shoulders. Protective shoulders are generally made of soft shoulder or simple pavement. Simply put, a hard shoulder is one that is paved with the same material as the roadway or has the same paving material and thickness as the travel lane, but has been hardened. If centralized drainage is required, curbstones must be set at the edge of the shoulder. And soft shoulder is made of directly piled soil, which can later be planted with grass for greening. It is set on the outermost side of highways of all classes to protect the surface and the subgrade and provide lateral extra width. The width of the shoulder should be designed according to the design specification for highway alignment. There are specific requirements for the minimum width of hard shoulders. When a hard shoulder is not set, its width should not be less than 1.25 meters. For soft shoulders, it must at least accommodate the installation of guardrails, poles, and traffic signs, with a typical width of 50 centimeters. In the process of designing shoulder width, one can also refer to the Highway Shoulder Width Table, which clearly stipulates the requirements for hard and soft shoulders for various road classes. For the width requirements of travel lanes and shoulders, during the design process, one generally refers to the specification for reference design. So I hope you can familiarize yourselves with the design specification for highway alignment and technical standard of highway engineering in your spare time. That is the content of this lesson. Thank you all.